Living History Lectures presents Tames Alan.
If I want to take a bath, I have to go jump in the river. And the rivers were very polluted and very cold. And 9 times out of 10, I'm going to catch pneumonia and die. And that proves right there, if you take a bath, you're going to die, so don't do it. Now, how many of you out there know what the bubonic plague is, the Black Death? Okay, this is a plague that swept through Europe, wiped out 2/3 of Europe's population. The one thing, if you lived in the city, the one thing you prayed never happened to you is that some city official found out somebody in your house had the plague. Because then they would come and they would paint a red cross on your door. And once that cross was painted on your door, nobody, not even a priest, would go through that door. They'd wait for the plague to pass on through, and then some city official would open the door to find out if there was anybody left alive inside. And unless you had a good storage of food, you died of starvation before you died of the plague. Anybody out there ever see a movie called Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Remember the scene where the guy comes out with the wheelbarrow? Bring out your dead. And they're putting the dead bodies in the wheelbarrow? Well, that's reality, folks. There really was a dead cart. And the person who operated that often got sick and died, and somebody else had to take over this civic duty. What a job to inherit from your parents. Now, everybody was in the habit of just opening their doors and windows and throwing all their garbage out into the street, including the contents of their chamber pot, where you sit down and go to the bathroom. Those were called their slops. But there were laws. You couldn't just open your windows and throw your slops out into the street. You had to give warning to the people in the street first. So you open your windows and you yell, "Hogs wallow!" and throw your slops out. And if you happen to be in the street, you plaster yourself against the house and pray you don't get splattered with whatever's coming out the upstairs window.
Tames Alan is a performer and historical consultant. Since 1986, Tames has been touring her programs throughout the United States and Canada. To find out more about Tames Alan and her Living History Lectures, visit livinghistorylectures.com. To book now, call 253-884-9947.